Findings of widespread wage theft tied to several construction projects in the metro. The state says this is their largest case yet. Our Gordon Severson heard from them this afternoon, has more on what investigators found. Gordon?
Yeah, Rena, the Minnesota Department of Labor and Industry says 3 local companies intentionally misclassified their workers to avoid paying them overtime and benefits. The department argues these companies stole nearly $1.3 million from 26 workers who will soon get their money back.
Construction companies often use contractors and subcontractors to get the job done. But state investigators argue it's a system that is also filled with fraud.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Monday afternoon, the Minnesota Department of Labor and Industry announced the end of a years-long investigation into 3 companies: Property Maintenance and Construction LLC, Property Maintenance and Construction Inc., and Advantage Construction Inc., that together will pay back nearly $1.3 million in stolen wages.
This is the largest recovery for workers ever stemming from a DLI wage theft investigation.
The department says they investigated 19 construction projects between 2019 and 2022, and they discovered 26 workers who were victims in the case. Some of them missed out on tens of thousands of dollars in wages and benefits.
These are the men and women who shape our skylines, that build our homes.
Leaders with the Northern Midwest Regional Council of Carpenters say construction companies will often misclassify workers intentionally to save money and win bids.
This business model depends on the wage theft of the construction workers that they depend on.
Union leaders say it's just the tip of the iceberg, with possibly tens or hundreds of millions of dollars in wage theft that hasn't been uncovered yet.
There will always be those who try to cut corners, to exploit workers, ignore the law, and operate in the shadows of the economy. But they should not define our industry.
We did reach out to all 3 of these construction companies to see if they would comment on the announcement today. According to the Secretary of State's office, 2 of these companies are no longer active. When we tried to reach them, we came across an email address that didn't work and a website that was offline. We did find Advantage Construction, but we have not heard back from the company at this time.
Gordon, with 2 of those companies inactive right now, will these workers truly get their money back?
Yeah, that's what the Department of Labor and Industry says, that they have been working with these companies and it's part of this sort of agreement. So they believe they will get the money back.
All right. Thank you, Gordy.